Do yourself a favour, whatever you've got to do this afternoon, go out and get. There are many, many greatest hits of Edwin Starr available. And, oh, God, he made people know him for War and a few other songs. Made so many good songs. That's today, Saturday, today, or even tomorrow if there's a shop open near you. Go and get Edwin Starr. Monday, you're going to be busy loading up your trolley with your Small Faces Ultimate Collection and, of course, the Cilla Black compilation. That's out on Monday, isn't it? Which is called... Did you say that was smooth, wasn't it?
That was beautiful. Really, really good. I love Edward. That is my music. I'm going to make some room on my award shelf for that moment. Straight in. Did you see it? Cilla, the best of Cilla.
If you'd got Alan Corran in there somewhere, that would have won an award.
Wouldn't it? So, yeah, it won't now, will it? It won't. 63 to 78, the best of, and there'll be, I'm sure in the future there'll be a best of 78 to When You Stop.
Well, actually, I'm going into the studios in June to record a new album. Because I'm celebrating my 40th year in show business this year. And EMI, in their infinite wisdom, have signed me with an option of another album. But it's not a career move. I'm just very flattered. I'm going to go in and do all that stuff. I shall be doing really sort of a little bit of Motown, maybe re-recording in a different way. Yes, I will be doing Anyone Owed a Heart in a totally different way. So I'm looking forward
with a little bit of rap in the middle.
Yeah, you can do a reggae version.
No, I don't think Cilla raps.
No, but you can get someone in. We'll do it.
Hey, tomorrow. No, because you're not cool enough to rap.
No, that's true.
No.
DJ Cilla, surely.
What?
DJ Cilla, did you say?
No, Cilla.
Oh, okay.
I could get Tommy Sandu to do it, who produced the white label that he did of me, of Step Inside Love.
You see, now she's out-called us. She's mentioned the producer we haven't heard of.
I know. It's going to be silly.
And she's 60. She's not yet. She's 59.
I am not
60 till Tuesday.
And I'm never going to be 60. I'm going to be sexty.
On Tuesday. Watch out, London.
Tuesday. Watch out. Yeah, because, we're allowed to do things, aren't we pensioners? I can go into pensioner rage. Can you imagine that?
You can be grumpy, can't you, when you're 60? I can be grumpy
but I can call everybody. No more Mrs. Nice person for me.
Is this why you're giving up blind date? All the things you say in the interviews and they always quote, you'd be saying them on air.
Yeah,
don't
say, slag everybody up from now on.
I'm 60, you know.
Because she's got a goiter. You don't want number 2. She's got a big goiter hanging down. She's got a limp and a brace. You don't want her, ugly cow.
And you can pretend you're deaf if you don't like. What?
Well, I
number
do
3,
already.
What? Oh, I'm not interested in you.
And just think I can do all those adverts for Stanner staircases and, those walking bats. I mean, it's a brand new opening for me.
It's a good market for that because a lot of those people aren't going to be around forever. Let's face it, the ones, I'm not going to mention any names, but the ones who already advertised that, yeah, that's it, get in early.
Well, Thor is gone already.
Exactly, when I'm 40, I'm going to start advertising that stuff because then you've got 40 years left of it.
Well, what if you're like your 111 years old woman? You've got another 70 years of it.
Yes, in many respects, you have.
Well, women do outlive the guys. I wonder why.
Well,
everything's gone silent all of a sudden.
Everything. We've been bickering all day and we went, oh no, Cilla's got us there on something. Let's talk a little bit about this thing. Did you compile it yourself?
No.
Was it 70-odd tracks?
I don't know. Are you crazy? I haven't even listened to it yet. It's just a great...
80 tracks?
I am just so flattered by the whole thing. Apparently there's 7 very unheard tracks on there. And you were talking about George Harrison earlier. There's one that George wrote for me, I Still Love You, which I went to Apple Studios to record. But I went on a day when I'd just gone to the dentist and had... a root canal thing done. So I was in terrible pain. So they've actually lost that track. It's probably in the attic, still in Apple Studios somewhere. So I redid it for EMI with Dave Mackay, and I haven't heard it since.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they found the original track and they got you, but
they
bring it out again. You go, oh,
because I'm having a big do at our house next Saturday. To celebrate the birthday, and I'll
It's nice the way she invites you, isn't it? It's very open. Rather than, a lot of people in her position, there would be an envelope and there'd be a liveried carriage waiting for you. I'm having a do.
Well,
anyone listening can come.
With all your gay friends, you have all your big gay parties, don't you?
Well, you're invited, Mark.
I'm in. I don't mind. I love Dale. You know how much I love Dale. He's a great fella.
Well, but he's married now. He sends his love, and he's married, and so we don't keep. Sorry.
Me and Dale, it's all over between us now.
I know, it's over between me and Dale as well.
What is this whole... It's on tonight, isn't it? Can we not give away any secrets?
No, it's on my birthday on Tuesday on BBC 3. Well, I was best woman. I gave him away, and they had the rings. He's definitely married, and it was very touching, actually.
And did Nell McAndrew speak? Because she's not a speaker. She doesn't. It makes she was in the
burst
jungle.
into tears doing
Exactly.
that.
She didn't. When they got to I Do, she just got scared, like she always does. What are they doing? I don't understand. All I know is that they got married.
They are married and they're very happy, and I'm very upset because, it just means that I won't be able to see Dale as much as I would like to. Although I did see him on Thursday, yes, because it was his birthday.
Yeah, I didn't think that marriage was going to last.
And when did they get
But that
married?
was fleeting. That was just a couple of... Oh, it was last bank holiday Monday.
Right, so it went from
Dale's
last bank
birthday,
holiday and now he's out. Oh,
When it was his
it's driving
birthday,
me mad.
he was 60 this week.
He was not.
He
He was 38, about your age.
Get off. You're so gullible with your friends. Dale is
But he looks
he's
great.
3 or 4 generations older than me.
Oh, stop it.
No, he's a good 10, 15 years older than me, Dale.
No, hang on.
No, he is.
How old are you?
36.
Oh, do you know I was spot on? I thought 36. I was spot
And you
on.
think Dale's 2 years older than me?
Well, he looks
Twist,
2 years older than
twist
you.
the knife. You know,
2
he's
years
looking
older than
so much better now. He's lost the Satsuma effect.
I
No,
don't.
he'll admit that he was. He was going too far.
He's actually a bit too slim at the minute. I'm worried about.
No, I didn't mean the roundness. I meant the orangeness.
What did you mean? Yeah, I know he had all that peel on him and a little bit of the
No,
top. And
stop it. He's
Never
my
pithy.
Dale. I love him.
I love Dale, and he knows I do. But you know what? It's a weird thing. I was at this award thing the other day, and Des O'Connor was there.
Yeah.
And he's got more orange, and I think he's.
No, stop it.
I'm telling. I
Bought
don't.
some of his oranges.
Whether you're a friend
Now
of his
look,
or not,
if
this
you're
is not.
coming to my party on Saturday, both of these people are going to be there.
Did I dismiss Des or Dale? I'm just saying, Des has got more orange, and he sat through this thing, and it was bright. It was almost luminous, and he had sunglasses on throughout the thing.
What
and
thing?
This award show, and he wasn't even involved. He just sat there, and but with the orange and the sunglasses, he looked like a sort of Bombay Roy Orbison. It was very, very bizarre.
Well, that can't be too bad. Roy Orbison was great. Pretty Woman. Now dig that one out and play that one. That's
Yeah. Well, I was going to play some stuff of yours.
Oh, good.
Because you got the album
Even
coming,
better.
as you know, on Monday because you're 60 on Tuesday. I'm not even sure if this one's on there. The one I brought in, I haven't looked at your one yet. We'll get to that in a second. This track is, in the late 60s when everyone got a little bit trippy and acidy, and I'm sure you didn't, Cilla, and I'm sure if you did, you're not going to admit it.
I never did acid. I mean, I did.
See what I just said? I'm sure she wouldn't admit it if she did.
I never did
you
that.
did.
No,
No, you
I'm
did.
just so
You did.
high anyway. I mean, I
No, you
did
did.
smoke
You
a joint
did.
once,
Cilla,
and I didn't like it. I'm a non-smoker
oh, that's
anyway.
what the politicians
Cilla,
say.
you were. Yeah,
no, but
she was
the
in
thing is,
Morocco
the
for a month
the
with
difference
Brian
is I
Johns.
did inhale.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and
But-
I don't swear or anything, and I turn really into
Yeah,
a big
I'm-
curse.
I always want a politician to, when they're asked about it, instead of saying smoked it once, did like to be honest and say, did I? God, blimey, have you ever done the hot knives with the milk bottle? I thought my lungs were going to burst. Anyway, Sir David, back to the European single
Is
currency.
that what they do?
This is
Apparently.
it's so disingenuous about these things. This is a track from Cilla's little acid period. She doesn't mention drugs, but it's a track when she got all mystical and oriental.
Did I?
And it's called Abyssinian Secret. Do you know this?
Wow,
Do you remember
love
this
that.
one?
I mean,
love
I
this one.
sang it, but I didn't know what I was singing about.
Yeah, but you knew there was a market
Yeah.
there. Hey, the kids were going crazy, sitting cross-legged.
That's
Let's
what
get
blowing
Cilla's
is. I
move
thought
on
it
now.
meant just sort of blowing.
This is a great record, Abyssinian Secret. Is this? I'm not even sure this is on the thing, is it? And it was written. You know Earl Oaken?
Okay, the man who plays the trumpet with his voice.
With his voice, yeah. He wrote this in like 68 or something like that.
He was a baby then.
Yeah, it was a while ago. This is Abyssinian Secret.
I was all dead posh on that.
Ooh, it's weird.
Oh, the
It's
roof's
like-
Sort of
spinning.
snakes coming out those bastards.
It is.
and
It's
stuff.
like Hendrix singing Spanish Castle Magic or something. It was. But she didn't know. She had no idea.
I had no, I didn't. I was a good girl. I was. I
It was
really
just
was.
secrets about
I didn't
Abyssinia,
need
just
it.
sort of things like
I
how to
didn't-
get into
I
the
know.
safe in the bank. and
I
things
know
like
what
that.
this is because her autobiography's coming out soon. That's when now she's like, I don't know.
No,
Did
no.
people have drugs in the 60s? Who? But when the book comes out, we'll be going, what? She's injecting Howard Wilson in the eye with mephedrine.
And look, I was there. I was there with everybody who did that stuff. But I mean, I saw what it did to them.
Yeah.
So I mean, I didn't indulge.
No, I believe you. John Peel said.
But even if I did, what's the problem?
No,
I can
there's no
come out
problem.
And say whether I did or not. I just didn't.
I don't mind.
I am
I
prepared,
don't
Mark, to
mind.
take a lie detector test on this one.
On acid. Then we'll see some truth coming out.
No, but in those days, I mean, you've got to remember, you know, the LSD thing and all those trips. It was an unknown thing, really. So, I mean, a lot of people had very bad trips on that stuff, and I like to be in control.
Ian McLagan, who was on earlier on, is still on one. Honestly, he still thinks he's in the charts.
Yeah.
No, it
You
is.
are rude.
I do find, you know, acid's a worrying thing because it's, you know...
Well,
we
do
can
you
joke
take
about
it then?
I have taken it a lot in the past when
You
I was
have?
much younger. I'm not like you, I admit things. But,
No, I didn't.
But I do.
I've
It's a
never
dangerous
taken
thing.
LSD.
I haven't taken it for many, many years, and you know, this is the BBC and all of that. But no, I do think I think all drugs are very dangerous. I'm very anti-drug.
Well, they are,
I'm not
yeah.
just being. You know that about me. I don't even.
But you know,
around.
being my age, I can do absolutely anything because I'm past
Hey,
caring.
hey, now's the time to try it all.
No, because I still like to be in
No,
control.
fair enough. Tell us about leaving. Tonight is your last blind date.
Well, I left before Christmas. Well, just after
Right,
Christmas.
but the one that's on.
And I've
is-
been to Barbados twice since then. I mean, you know, it's the thing is, it was gone. It was gone really when I made the announcement live, when I was doing the live blind date. You know, that was and it took a long time. I mean, I was very thin during the last series of Blind Date because it was really, I knew it had to be done. And
Drugs. That was drugs.
Can't do blind date
Yes,
when
I'm
you're
not-
out of your box.
They
couldn't
told
you?
me it was diet pills.
And
That's-
you know, a lot of people didn't realise I don't do any of that stuff. I'm not on anything, you know,
I know. Let's get off that.
except champagne, which you've provided me with nice sort of Buxton water today. That's very nice, thank you. It's only my birthday.
Champagne
It's not your
night.
birthday.
Well,
As
it
soon as she
is.
came in, I'm not 60 yet. Now it's my birthday. You're acting like a 60-year-old, I tell you that.
Stop! Well, I'm
Diet
allowed,
champagne.
aren't I? I'm
No, not till
allowed. The memory
Tuesday.
goes.
Are you going to be like this outside the post office on Monday morning?
Oh gosh, no! Oh, hey. Do you know what I got through? I haven't finished the other story yet, have I, about the blind date? But I didn't really tell all my... but the bosses, I know they were a wee bit upset. It was only my son who knew. And I hadn't really... It was the 11th hour until I heard the opening bars of the blind date sig tune. And I thought, I'm going to go. Because I said to our
Oh,
Robin...
not that again. Was it a bit... Once you've decided to leave something, oh, God.
No. I said to Rob, I was a bit iffy because I didn't want to let the side down. I didn't want to be unprofessional. I thought it could have come out very unprofessional of me, and you can't
Yeah.
accuse me of being
No,
that because
absolutely
I'm
not.
not. And so I said to our Robert, if I don't make this announcement within the first 10 minutes, I ain't going to do it. And of course I went bosh and right into it, and I didn't. I'm pleased I did. And I think I put on a little bit more weight, which is great. And I feel the better for it. Now, what was your other question, Chuck?
What were we talking about?
I know.
Are you sure you're not anything?
Oh, always are. Yeah, no, the post office. No, it wasn't really a serious
post
question.
office.
Yeah.
Oh, no, then you went into... Do you know what I got the other day? And then you interrupted
Okay,
yourself.
well, what I got the other day
I can clock
was...
off now, actually. She'll finish.
No, the other day...
12-minute story. Okay, Cilla, look, I'll go...
That's what we did.
Look, press
I
this.
now can travel...
When you want to hear a
through
tune...
the-
60.
What?
When you want to hear a tune, press that, I'm off. you do your thing about...
I could do that,
I know, of
Stanley.
course you
All you're
could.
doing is talking to yourself anyway. It's wonderful. It's great. I mean, apart from the people out there.
Exactly.
I mean, what are we doing here? You know,
Well,
just...
I'm wondering that myself now.
Could you start saying things like, I've done 15 years of ruddy blind date, and that's swearing.
That's-
18, actually.
Is it 18?
Are you bothered about who replaces you? There's been a lot of speculation about that.
No.
It's not going to be Davina McCall.
Look,
But you want it to be someone rubbish, don't you, though, really?
No.
Yes, you...
Absolutely not. Look, I have got nothing else to prove in my career. I'm not retiring or anything. But what else have I got to prove? I've had fun. It's really been great fun. I'm opening a club, by the way.
Are you?
Yes, I am, in the heart of the West End.
A gentleman's club?
Well, hopefully.
Will it have a...
I'm not sure what that means. That could have been taken
Well, I
five
hope
different
there's a lot
ways.
of blokes going to be coming
Oh, okay.
there.
Well, it'll be a gay
restaurant
club. Your best friends are gay. It's going to end up as, it's just
Look,
Kylie
I
and Danny
have
Minogue
friends,
playing the
whether
whole
they're
time.
gay. You're being very
Your two best friends, both of whom are friends of mine.
Biggins
Oh, well, I don't know him. I've
and
never
a
met him.
lot more gay
But
friends.
no, they're both friends of mine, Lily Savage and Dale Winton. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that if that's the friends you hang about with, your club will be of a certain perspective.
No, it won't. It won't. I'm neither are my friends. I have a lot of straight friends. Are you my friend?
No, you don't. You don't. Gays love you. Straight people, they're like, oh, we didn't like the way she left.
No.
And there are a lot of women who've been on...
What does make someone certain women like Cilla, Dusty Springfield, make them gay icons?
Well, usually it's a tragic figure, but you're so far from that. But it is, isn't it?
Why not Margaret Beckett, for example?
Well, Dusty Springfield was gay, so that makes you a gay icon immediately.
Look, why you've got this obsession with gayness?
You're the
Just
one who's...
like people because of who they are.
And I like Dale, and I like...
gay, then that's okay too.
I'm not bothered, but I was wondering why you're a gay icon, that's all.
I'm wondering why I'm a gay icon. I don't know why.
There is his tragic figure.
I mean, maybe because I do like... I like to go to clubs, and I like certain clubs. And, you know, I was in...
They are great. I like going to gay clubs.
Shadow Lounge on Thursday night. And, you know, I didn't leave till 3 o'clock in the morning. And they think I'm
that's
quite
part
cool.
of it,
That's why.
Yeah.
Tragic figure. Alcoholic. This is that track we were talking about, I'll Still Love You.
Took drugs, can't bid it, all that sort of thing. That's what
We miss you, Judy.
Gay community.
It will be once in many years. And there's a lot of life left in the old dog yet. But in many
What
years,
old dog?
you know. Anyway,
I am not a
instead,
dog.
You said
I don't
I
mind
didn't even
old
mean it, but it's
but I don't mind old
It's a turn
dogs.
of phrase, as you know. But instead of over the rainbow, all the drag acts.
I'll
really step
remind you
inside
all
love.
this when you're 50 and you still have not settled down and no children of your own. Why aren't you married, for goodness sake?
I am back with Dale Winton. This is that track.
36. What kind of a guy are you? You'll get set in your ways, you will.
I know I'm going to be a tragic gay icon figure. This is this track that we were trying to talk about earlier on. I'll Still Love You. Tell us it again, because it was a long time ago, and we've had bus passes and all sorts of things since then.
Well, I haven't,
gay
on the
nights
record,
out.
I've not applied for my bus pass.
Do you have to apply for it?
Yes.
That's a bit unkind, because when you get to that age, your sort of memory
bleeding
goes.
Record. Where did you record this record?
I know I was supposed to apply for something.
Let us do this.
That's the 70s. Is it 60s? I don't know.
See, she hasn't heard it since she recorded it, and I wanted to play it. I can see why now. People say, sit down and play this, Cilla. I've got some tales to tell you. What's your problem with my friends? They're my friends. Why aren't you married? Can I play you the record?
That'd be 200 or 300 tracks on that.
Because I'm a mother and I'm curring and I'm shirring and I worry about you.
You are a mum, but you're not my mum. You're not my mum, though.
Almost, nearly. You've only got 4 years. When's your birthday?
I'm very aware of the mathematics of the situation, Miss Black. This is I'll Still Love You.
Yeah, written.
That's enough! That was a cracker. That was Stella.
Nice,
Still hasn't heard it because she chatted all the way through, which is fine. It's her prerogative. It's her record. I'll Still Love You. Previously unreleased, one of the tracks on the album, The Best of Cilla, from 1963 to 1978. But you did. I could see you chatting through it, but enjoying it in the background.
I do, because I haven't really heard it since all those years back. Yes, it stands up.
But you were saying to me you don't listen. You don't listen to your own stuff.
Gosh, no.
Well, that's hardly. You got a triple CD out on Monday.
Well, I get my white handbag and I'll dance around it, playing my song.
I'm trying to sell your wares here, Cilla. You should say, who wouldn't listen to it?
Well, it's fine. It's great. Look, I'm very flattered and I hope people get pleasure out of it, but I do not play my own records at home.
Okay,
I don't watch myself on the telly. I couldn't even watch myself before. I mean, I had to watch certain shows to see whether do I look okay or maybe I'm talking too loud or whatever.
Well, yes.
I really do. You watch yourself?
Sometimes, yeah, but I'm really good. What was your first show? You did that show. You had your own variety show in the '60s, didn't you?
I did, yeah. Called the Cilla Shows. I was in my 20s. I was the first pop singer to have her own TV show.
And then Lulu took your act.
Yeah,
like she always did. Because there's always been rivalry.
No,
I'm joking.
God, but
is there a real rivalry? There must be someone.
No. Look,
who don't you like?
We're really getting all worked up. I'm getting confused now. We're working you up, Cilla.
Lou,
we
you
should
got to
back
remember
off.
Lou. I'm 5 years older than Lou, so she was kind of quite a baby. So no, she was.
Yeah, I'm joking.
Okay.
Hey, who could have anything against Lulu?
Nobody.
She's Lou. Exactly. That's all I meant. Anyway, Cilla, it's been a pleasure. Not necessarily.
Are you sure?
Not necessarily today, but just having you around throughout my life via the medium of television has been a great thrill.
I know. And this from a baby. I'm going to take you back several years. Never mind, you won't miss me. I'm not going anywhere.
I said we will miss you.
I am not going anywhere, Mark.
I'm trying to get a Lamarr
let
Cilla
me-
record in before the news. It's not going to happen now.
And
because
I
she's got-
remember you, a mere slip of a boy, coming up to me when I was getting yet another one of my awards.
And I gave you a hug.
You did. And you said, I think this might be naff, but you tell me you adored me. And
I
the
do
following
adore you,
year,
Cilla. If it
I
seems
never saw
like
you
I
from
don't-
that year to the next, and you came up and apologised and said, I think I was a prat last year.
No,
I said
I
this.
actually was on stage and said I think I may have attacked Cilla like a common garden rapist. But this was live on the show, which I probably shouldn't have.
No, you didn't. No, it's fine.
I did? Oh, OK. All right. No, but I that night when I met you, I don't think I've ever drunk that much. I'm not saying it wasn't sincere, because in vino veritas and all that
I don't
business,
speak Latin. I only pray in it.
you drink it. You know what I'm on about in vino. You always do the, oh, I don't understand.
Oh, I love
I
champagne.
think you sound brilliant talking Latin.
Hey, listen.
What about a Latin blind
She all
date?
does this. She does. Oh, where's that? Have you got that thing? She does all this. Oh, I'm so common. I don't understand. And there's that story
yes, no, I
today.
was just reading it.
What?
I'm going to
Ferrari
spend
and the
£60
diamond.
million on a big diamond. I won't even be able to hold my hand up. But she does this.
Well,
oh,
no,
I
it's
don't
not
know.
that big. I think
I still
want
live above a chip
up to
shop.
5 carats. Well, listen,
Obviously,
I'm,
I bought a
aren't I
silver
worth it?
Ferrari.
Well,
and a
I've
£500,000
changed mine on the
pink diamond.
Ferrari. I think it'll be because I've
Green.
driven in
There's no
Ferraris
news
and
today,
I'll
there's
get
no
in, but I won't
chance.
be able to get out. So I thought maybe Aston Martin's looking quite cute at the minute.
She's still on. I was. Honestly, the show's got to finish at a certain time, and
Okay.
you know we can carry on with this. I had a track. Listen, you can just to prove I had a track. Oh, you can't hear it. 'cause of the thing. But you're going to hear about another 25 seconds of Cilla. I'm going to talk all over it so she knows what it's like. But I'd like to thank everyone who's been part of the show today. Actually, let's turn her right down because she's enough of her voice. I'd like
You could do a remake.
I'd like to
of the,
thank Alan Cohen,
What?
Mark
You know that
Steele,
song that,
Ian
get a
McLagan,
whack
Kenny
from your
Jones.
dad?
Was there anyone else
Wookie
on?
Kid.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
there's a
talk
modern
over
one.
me while I'm talking over the record.
If
as
you
well.
scratch me
Thank you,
Ferrari, you'll
Cilla.
get a whack
Thank you.
from
Happy
your dad. It'll be a
birthday,
modern version.
and good luck with the thing. And 88 to 91 FM. This is Radio 2 from the BBC.